your attention for a minute. Chi-Chi. So, yeah, I want you to grab your attention. Elizabeth Murphy from United Illuminating is going to talk to us today about energy assistance, energy efficiency, and what the United Illuminating Company has to offer. I know some people who live in Northford do have Wallingford Electric. The programs are quite similar, and you can come to me if you are a Wallingford Electric person, and I have the forms for them. They were not able to offer me a speaker, so I am your Wallingford Electric person. And then this gentleman, Mr. Weber, is with the Home Energy Solutions, under the Home Energy Solutions program. He's going to teach you about the energy efficient items that you could have in your home to reduce your electrical costs. We're good? Yes?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
So first I have to ask, did everybody receive these two brochures? There's one describing the Home Energy Solutions program, which I will be talking about today, and then we have another with some additional energy savings tips. And of course, a pen, these are great pens, by the way. So my name is Elizabeth Murphy, and I manage the Home Energy Solutions program for the United Illuminating Company, also representing Southern Connecticut Gas and Connecticut Natural Gas. So how many of you in this room have UI as your electric service provider? Okay, and the rest of you are Wallingford Electric customers, I presume? Eversource?
Yeah, I heard they come in certain, it's called Branford.
We don't have Eversource. It's only about 2 houses in the community that have Eversource.
Okay, so I know we have one back there who is an Eversource Electric customer. So fortunately, the program that I'll be describing is available to UI customers as well as Eversource Electric customers, and then I will make a quick mention, as Louise stated, about the Home Energy Savings Program, which is available to Wallingford Electric customers. Okay, so please advance the slide. Thank you. So how many of you have heard of the Energize Connecticut initiative? I know we have one with a keychain over here, which is awesome. we have some goodies for you afterwards. So.
Thank you.
The Energize Connecticut initiative, it's a statewide initiative in the state of Connecticut, and it's designed to help our consumers reduce their energy bills, save money, and also reduce their carbon footprint. So this is an initiative that was launched, it was sometime in the 2012-2013 timeframe, and it was designed to bring together all of the energy efficiency and renewable energy resources within the state of Connecticut under one brand so that the programs became more easily accessible for the Connecticut residents. It's a partnership of the Energy Efficiency Fund, the Connecticut Green Bank, the Department of Energy and Environmental Protection, as well as the local electric and natural gas utilities. So these are many partners throughout the state that offer energy programs, and again, we're just bringing them all together under one statewide initiative to make things more accessible for our customers. The programs are funded by a customer electric and natural gas charge that's on your bills. So all of you are paying into these programs. So you really want to make sure that you're taking advantage of them because you're already paying into them as part of your electric and natural gas bill. So just a quick history on the Energy Efficiency Fund. It was established in 1998 and it was created by legislature to provide cost-effective electric energy efficiency and load management programs. So it was really designed to benefit the residents throughout the state. And in 2005, it was expanded from just an electric offering to a natural gas offering as well. So we have some really wonderful natural gas saving programs also available to residents. The objectives are to advance the efficient use of energy, reduce air pollution and negative environmental impacts, as well as to promote economic development and energy security. So for every $1 that is invested in energy efficiency in the state of Connecticut, there is an electric systems benefit, so the return on the investment is $2.30, which is really fantastic. So we're seeing a lot of benefit in the state from the dollars that are being spent on energy efficiency and renewable energy projects. So this is a quick snapshot here of some of the other programs that are offered to Connecticut residents. I'll be focusing predominantly on the Home Energy Solutions program, but we also have heating, cooling, and water heating programs. So if you're buying a new boiler or furnace, they're discounted at the point of sale by a retailer or distributor. So discounts on high efficiency equipment because we're trying to encourage our customers to install equipment that's going to save them money and save energy. We also have retail products programs. So if you go to Home Depot to buy a light bulb, it's discounted right on the store shelf. There's a little Energize Connecticut label, and there's an incentive or a discount applied right there to the product, which is great because we're trying to encourage our customers to purchase LED lighting. So all of the energy efficient light bulbs are discounted right on the store shelves. We have a new construction program, so if you're building a new house, we have incentives available for that. There's an EE Smarts program, which is designed to educate the youth in the state of Connecticut through the school systems about saving energy and living a more sustainable lifestyle. We also have the Energize Connecticut Center. Have any of you visited the center? Excellent. So we do senior tours to the center. It's an interactive resource for students and adults. It's designed to educate our residents about energy efficiency, renewable energy, and just living a more sustainable lifestyle. That's the theme of all of the things that we do through the Energize Connecticut initiative. But it's really great. We have free field trips for students. We offer an incentive towards the cost of transportation for field trips. We also have free senior tours, as I mentioned, where you can go to the center, play around with some of the exhibits that we have, learn about how you can reduce your bills, and then you get a goodie bag to go with. I think there's free lunch provided too. So.
Are they in Orange? Is that still in Orange?
So the center is now located in North Haven.
So they moved?
They did, yeah. It used to be located on the Boston Post Road in Orange, but we moved a couple years ago to the Target Plaza, exit 9.
Things that my bills say like orange.
Yes.
So they have.
It's a brand new facility. We've expanded it. It was much smaller at the Orange location. Now it's a lot larger and it has some really fantastic displays. Mark, you've been there, right? You can attest to how cool it is. Yeah, so if the town of North Branford is interested in setting up a tour, please let us know. We're happy to
They've
do
done
that.
the tour.
Oh,
The
excellent.
senior center's done the tour.
Last year.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was nice. I gave some bananas.
Yeah, see, right, we got lunch.
It's a great day.
Well, if you want to get anybody going.
I did learn a few things. I did learn.
We can go in.
We can make it a day. Yeah.
We can go next year.
Right, from here, it's very close.
Kind of across from Home Depot, across the street, that way in that plaza.
And one of the reasons we relocated to North Haven was to make it more centrally located, and more accessible for all of the residents.
Bigger, like you said before.
Much bigger.
Jan.
Yeah, and there's also, I don't know if you have meeting space here, but there's a beautiful conference room that's available at no charge if you ever have a meeting that you need to host. The maximum capacity is 100 people, so it's a great resource to keep in mind. Again, there's no charge. And lastly, we have museum partnerships. So if you go to the Stepping Stones Museum or the Science Center in Hartford, we have exhibits there that are designed to educate the patrons about energy efficiency. Okay, so home energy solutions. Has anybody had the services performed in their home, or have you participated in this program? Okay, we have one. Have you heard of it?
Yes.
Yes, okay, great. So this is an in-home, meaning in your house, direct installation, weatherization, and energy efficiency program. So UI works with a network of vendors. Mark here is with Energy Resource Group, and they're one of our home energy solutions vendors. So they are authorized to go into our customers' homes to perform these energy saving services. The vendor is going to perform a comprehensive energy assessment on your home. So these are certified technicians. They're highly certified. They have a whole host of credentials, and they've been fully vetted and background screened by UI and authorized to perform these assessments. So the four main objectives of the program are to help our customers save energy, first and foremost, so reduce your utility bills, save money, and also to improve your home comfort and safety. So I'll talk a little bit more about these benefits as we move on with the presentation. The eligibility for the program, so you must be a UI Eversource, SCG, or CNG residential customer. So SCG stands for Southern Connecticut Gas, and CNG stands for Connecticut Natural Gas. I think in this area you predominantly have Eversource gas.
Southern Connecticut.
Are you Southern Connecticut?
Mhm.
Okay, and then some of you may see Eversource gas expanding into Wallingford and some of the surrounding areas. Branford, yep, Branford has Southern Connecticut gas, I think.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Um,
Okay.
So Wallingford Electric does offer a very similar program. It's called Home Energy Savings, so it has the same acronym, HES. That Lisa can provide you with information. I believe she has the applications if you want to sign up for the Wallingford program. So that Home Energy Solutions is designed for both single-family and multifamily properties. So we define single-family as 1 to 4 units. So if you live in a standalone home, or it could be a two-family house, that would fall under our single-family program.
How about mobile home?
Mobile homes qualify, yes, that would fall under our single-family program. We also have a very similar program designed for larger properties and apartment complexes, so anything that has 5 or more units. It could be a senior housing facility that would go through our multifamily program. If you do live in a larger complex, please let me know, and we can reach out to your landlord to provide them with some information, or your property management company to provide them with information about the program and get you signed up, because you're eligible for these same services. As I mentioned, renters and owners are both eligible, so we work with landlords, property management companies, standalone homeowners. And a premise, meaning a home, may participate once every 18 months. So if you had the program and you received services under the program in 2015, and you think, oh, there's more LED light bulbs available now, I want to have the service performed again, you are certainly eligible to have it performed on your house again. So that's a really nice feature of the program, is that as technology changes and as the energy market changes, we're allowing homeowners to have the service again so that they can reap the benefits of those new technologies. So in terms of the services that are provided, as I mentioned, each visit offers a comprehensive energy assessment. So the technician will go through your home, they'll look at all of the areas that you can potentially save money or save energy. And they will also install measures. So they perform blower door guided air sealing, and this image on my left or your right is a blower door. So it's a fan that's set up in your doorway, and it pressurizes the home so that the technician can identify areas where air is leaking out of your home. So in the winter when you're feeling drafts come in either through your windows or through your doorways, and it can be really uncomfortable, you're cranking up your heat because you're trying to overcompensate for those drafts. Well, we will perform the air sealing to plug up those leaks and seal up any areas where the drafts may be coming in your home. And that tool allows us to determine where those areas are. We perform HVAC flow tests and duct sealing. So if you have central air or a furnace where you have duct work in your home, we will seal that up so that you're not losing any hot air or cool air through the ducts. Install LED light bulbs. This is great. How many of you are familiar with LED light bulbs? You may have them in your home. This is a different technology than the swirly compact fluorescent light bulbs. This is the newest lighting technology, and customers love them. They turn on instantly. They have a long lifetime. They last up to 25 years. They're going to save you. Yeah, it's incredible, right? They're going to save you up to 90%. Versus a traditional incandescent light bulb, so they use up to 90% less energy, which is fantastic. They now, initially, the color was a little bit bluer or sharper, but now they have some really beautiful warm colors, so they mimic the light that you would get from an incandescent light bulb. So we're going to install these through the program. We'll replace your incandescents. Great opportunity to save energy. We'll also install water-saving measures, so faucet aerators, shower heads, pipe wrap. These are all places where you're losing heat through your domestic hot water consumption. So we'll install measures to reduce that heat loss and to reduce the amount of hot water that you're using. Also perform a United States Department of Energy home energy score. So this is a 1 to 10 rating of your home's energy efficiency. The technician will go through, and as they're collecting all their information about your home, they're going to be entering it into what we call a mobile tool. So it's a tablet, so they're entering all this information in, and then it's at the end of the assessment, they're going to generate a score and a report that describes the energy efficiency of your home. It's really like an energy grading. Again, it's 1 to 10. So that'll let you know if you're on the lower end of the scale, if you're around a 3 or a 4, then that means there's a lot of opportunity in your home to improve its energy efficiency. And then the technician will work with you on the recommendations to increase your score and increase the amount of money that you're saving.
Excuse me, can they give you a copy of that?
Of the report?
Yes.
Sure, we can, absolutely. Oh yes, you would get a copy as part of the assessment, but I can also give you a sample copy if you want to see what it looks like.
Oh, no, I was just, after all this is done,
Yeah.
they give you a report.
Absolutely.
And you're able to see everything that they have done. Make sure that they did say that they, you're not going to be watching all the time, you know, there's a.
Yeah, so at the end,
Something that they did actually say that they were going to do.
yeah, that's a great point. So at the end of the assessment, there's what we call a kitchen table wrap-up. So the technician will sit down with you and they'll show you those reports. And it's basically a document of all of the measures that were installed during the assessment. So they'll tell you how many light bulbs were installed, and if you need insulation, there'll be a recommendation about that. So you have the documentation that verifies everything that was performed.
If you want to do it another 18 months later, you'll have that past documentation, even though it might be irrelevant.
Mhm.
Afar, you know, but you can still see that you may still have some light bulbs there.
Yep, absolutely. It's a great snapshot of your
I
home.
remember getting an is it an aerator that you put on the faucet?
Mhm.
When a plumber came over to do something, he ripped it right off. He said, "You don't need this, you don't need this." I said, "I just had you guys over, you know." I said, "Yes, I do, because you have the little thing to stop the drip." And my sink was dripping, right? Well, anyway, I got this. He laughed and I got, well, that was, you know, when they come over. It's I kept the aerator, but I couldn't, the way he did it, I couldn't, I think he stripped the
Yeah, you might have,
thread.
yeah. Sometimes
Yeah,
it
I
has
like
a-
that little thing, because everybody's.
Sometimes it's got a little nipple threading, depending on which way it threads on. The ones we
Yeah, I
have
can
thread
do
in or
that,
out, yeah.
he's keeping those on his friends. so.
Yeah, well, they're not paying your bills. But just
Yeah.
real quick though, on this program, we actually give you 2 reports. One is for the Home Energy Solutions Program, which is exactly what you were asking. Like we kind of break down the work we did, the light bulbs, actually the rooms that get installed, and then the Department of Energy is a separate thing. And it's
They
almost,
get a report of that.
yeah, it's almost sort of a mimic. Like we have incentives, you know, through the program for upgrading insulation and appliances, and we'll write out all those. It'll actually show you estimated payback.
Well, they did a good job.
Right, but the DOE report will sort of do the same thing with bigger things. Heating, air conditioning, insulation, doesn't get into the smaller appliances, things like that.
I mean, you stole away.
Yeah, no, unfortunately.
unfortunately
No, the fire pit with the grate outside.
So on average, the services that are installed through the program are valued at $1,000. So we're going to talk about the cost of the program in a little bit, but you're getting for a very low copay or potentially even for free, on average, $1,000 worth of energy saving services. So this is
Based
a
on income.
huge value. Yes, it is based. I'll get into the income limits in a couple of slides. But just quickly, as I mentioned, the home energy solutions technicians are expected to demonstrate a very high level of professionalism. These are highly trained individuals, highly certified, and they are expected to deliver consistent, effective, and high-quality services to our customers. The technicians are background checked. They have badges, so that's something that's very important, is that we're ensuring our customers' safety and security when we have individuals representing the company in your homes. So they are required to wear their badges at all times. Safety is the first and foremost priority of the program. So the technicians, upon entering your home, after they introduce themselves to you, they'll go through, they'll do a hazardous materials inspection, combustible gas safety testing, combustion appliance safety testing and inspection. So this is the safety element of the program. They're going through and they're looking at your home to see if it is operating in a safe fashion. They will do, if you have natural gas service, they'll do testing on your gas lines to see if they're leaking. So that's very important, because sometimes we forget to maintain the equipment in our home. So this program offers,
Gas leak that you don't know. and you-
yeah, it's a great, I like to call it a home tune-up, so it's a really great opportunity to have a little checkup on your house and make sure that things are operating correctly and safely.
Are the background checks done by the state police?
The background checks are done, so for UI, we utilize a third-party service to do the background checks. It's all facilitated through that third party and our Human Resources Department. They're not done through the state police.
Who?
It's called E-Verifile Utility Safe.
I'm sorry?
E-Verifile Utility Safe. So it's a third party that routinely provides this service for utility programs. Customer service. So the technicians are expected to address all of the cost-effective opportunities for saving energy in your home. They will perform the kitchen table wrap-up at the end of the visit. That's where they sit down with you, they review all the work that was performed, they'll answer any questions. They will review those two reports, the Home Energy Solutions Report and the DOE Home Energy Score. And they will also discuss rebates and financing options so that if you need insulation in your home, it becomes affordable through the use of these rebates and financing options. This is a picture down here of blown-in cellulose being sprayed into the attic of a home. So this is one of the really great opportunities to save energy is by installing attic insulation. Sorry, fiberglass.
I have a problem with that, because where I live, there is, the ceiling, where you're supposed to, and where you're supposed to get in. They have a hard time getting up there to get into the attic crawl space. They're not supposed to be locked like that, I don't know, but I just moved into the apartment, that's what they gave me. They're telling me, which I know is right, you're be able to get up and get in and see what's in there. Because I know we have vents, like, we're peak on our roofs. We got the vents. Still, it's nice to know what's up there. It still gets beating hot from the sun. So I know how clear the vents are. I know what's inside. I know owning a home, even a mobile, should be able to get up there. And the guy told me he was supposed to be able to get straight over. They use super Gorilla Glue. I don't know how they can. But unfortunately, they couldn't see. So that they couldn't put that on the list, unfortunately.
Yeah, and every home is different and the access is different, so the technicians use their judgment to determine whether
I
or
got
not
that to blow into the house, they drill holes in the house. They take the shingles off, drill holes in the house, and blow it in. It's a 65-year-old house that had
That's fantastic.
no insulation, none. So it really makes a big difference. It was very, very noisy. It took hours. Because I have to drill a hole on the bottom, hole on the top, and a second floor hole on the top. Yeah, but it makes a difference. The house is quiet, you touch the wall, in the winter it's warm, summer it's cool.
That's great, yeah. See, those are good testimonials. You have people in this room who have been through the program and the services, so I would talk to them afterwards to get the real scoop. Okay, next slide, please. Thank you. And this is a list of additional improvements that you can make in your home after the Home Energy Solutions Assessment. So your technician will be reviewing these opportunities with you. They may determine based on the age and efficiency of your heating system that you need a replacement. So again, we offer the instant discounts and the rebates to help bring down the cost of that equipment. The instant discounts it's the equipment on the right here, so furnaces, natural gas boilers, ECM boilers, circulator pumps, natural gas tankless water heaters, and heat pump water heaters. These are all examples of high efficiency equipment and this equipment is discounted at the point of sale, meaning when your contractor goes to purchase the water heater, for example, from the distributor, there's going to be a discount that's instantly applied so that the equipment becomes more affordable. We also have rebates and incentives available for insulation, central air conditioning systems, air source heat pumps, ductless heat pumps, Wi-Fi thermostats, windows, and appliances. So if you need a new refrigerator, a new clothes washer, by participating in the Home Energy Solutions Program, we're going to give you a rebate, which is a financial incentive towards the cost of that. Benefits of the program. We've already talked about a lot of these. You're going to have lower energy bills after receiving the services in your home. Customers tend to save, on average, $200 per year across all of their utility bills, so that can really add up. Depending on your home and the opportunity that exists in it, you may need to be saving more. You're going to have improved comfort and safety, hopefully feel warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer, because we will have addressed all of those areas where air is leaking out of your home, where you're feeling the drafts, especially if you get insulation. If there's a need for it in your home, it's going to help with the comfort and keeping a more stable temperature throughout the year. Services could prevent ice dams, eliminate mold, pests, and excessive noise. So these are some of the health and safety benefits that we talked about. Cleaner environment, of course. So for those of you who are greenies and you care about protecting the environment, having these services and reducing your energy consumption will ultimately reduce your carbon footprint, and it's a really good, it's a good thing for the environment. So let's talk about cost. The cost of the program is dependent on your income. So for customers that don't meet our income eligible definition, they have to pay $124 for the services, and as I mentioned, you're getting on average $1,000 worth of services that are installed, so you're paying just a little more than 10% of the total cost of the program, which is fantastic. The copay is subject to change, I need to mention. It is increasing to $149 on September 1st, so if you want to lock in the $124, then you should sign up today or before September 1st. Now, for those of you that meet our income guidelines, so if you're at or below 60% of the state median income level, or if you meet these guidelines over here, so this shows you for family size, if you are a household of one, then you need to make less than $33,132 a year in order to qualify for the free program. So it's the same, it's called Home Energy Solutions Income Eligible. Same services that you would get through the Home Energy Solutions program, except this version of the program is free. So you're getting all of that for no cost. Yeah, any questions about that? I have some information here about where you can call or visit if you prefer to sign up via the internet. You can go to energizect.com/HES. Or you can call our customer hotline, 877-WISE-USE.
And I have all this information in my office.
Oh, great, so Lisa has this information in her office. We
Yeah.
also have Mark here, who I'm gonna let talk for a little bit, but he has applications, so if you wanna sign up with him today, then you can fill out these
Yeah,
applications.
those are for the income eligible, so if you follow that guideline, you have to fill out an application for verification. And step by step in there, contact our office, we're connected with UI. And Eversource, I don't know if the Eversource person might be.
So something I failed to mention, Energy Resources Group is located in North Branford, which was why it was really important to have Mark here, because they are a local vendor, and we like to encourage customers to utilize vendors that are located within their community. So if that's something that's important to you, you should definitely talk to Mark and talk about getting signed up for the program.
And if I could just interject something that's really important, we're looking here at income, we are not looking at assets. It's strictly your income. And these income guidelines are the same as energy assistance. So if you've ever done energy assistance before and you've met that income guideline, it is the same guideline. I just got the info, the guidelines are going, the income's going up.
Yes,
Yeah,
usually this
28,
time of year goes
yeah,
up.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so we'll have new income guidelines released within probably the next month or so. I think
Yeah, it's just
August.
usually about 2 or 3%. Oh, I have them in my office.
Oh, perfect.
But it's
As
just
soon as
a
you
bit.
sign up for assistance, they usually try to tag the energy
Mhm.
assistance program on with it.
Right.
Makes sense, so
Yeah, so do you want to
makes it easier.
talk a little bit about the registration process or some of the products that you brought here?
I mean,
Do you think they should know? Because
well, I'll kind of go through,
ground.
what I'll kind of do is I'll just do my spiel that I do when I come in your house, so that when I come in your house, I won't have to do it again. Nobody else there. But just sort of maybe expound on some of the things that Elizabeth was talking about. When we come into a house, I mean, the first thing we want to check for is safety things. So we want to see if there's any possible asbestos, any possible mold that will restrict us from doing any fan blowing or tightening of the house. We don't want to be blowing any possible asbestos in the air. We test all combustible systems. So if you have oil, gas, your oven, your fireplace. We make sure there's no high carbon monoxide situations, because if there's any combustible problems, we're not gonna do any work at that house until that gets fixed. In the income eligible program, they do have some help where they can assist on that, especially for heating and hot water tanks, where they may pay to have that fixed for you. Carbon monoxide comes when something doesn't burn properly. So basically just lack of oxygen, so it's not gonna burn, which isn't good for us. You can't see it, you can't smell it, but it will kill us. That's why another recommendation is highly to have carbon monoxide detectors in your house if you have any combustible appliances. Electric heated houses sort of don't fall into that. Not that you couldn't, but there's only certain circumstances. But yeah, so the idea is we go through all that testing. As long as all that testing comes out fine, no problems. We set up that big powerful fan that Elizabeth was talking about. And basically there's science recommends a changeover of air in your house. So there is no such thing as a house that's too tight. Some energy houses actually make it as tight as possible, but they put in mechanical ventilation to make sure you get that changeover of air. Most of us don't have that type of house, so when we do our fan testing based on the volume of the conditioned space of the house, we get a measurement of how drafty the house is. So if the house is already on the tighter side, we do not want to make that house any tighter. If the house shows excess air, that's when we start walking through the house. And you can, it's literally comparable to like a 20-mile-an-hour wind that's pushing against the shell of the house. So in the middle of the house, you don't feel anything. And if there's a draft by a door or along the baseboard, you're going to feel that exaggerated pace of air. And that's where we come in with our caulk or foam or door sweeps or, whatever we can stuff and fill these holes up. So the idea is you cut down on the draft in the house, it makes the house more comfortable. Then if insulation can be added, that's going to even benefit even more. She was talking about the lighting. A lot of people have the fluorescents, the curlicue bulbs. She sort of commented on it, but I don't know if people caught that. We only replaced the incandescent bulbs because the fluorescents use about 25% of the power compared to an incandescent bulb. So if we took out a 60-watt bulb, we would install a 13 or 14-watt fluorescent that gives the same light output. Now we install a 9-watt bulb that gets the same light output as a 60-watt. So there's not enough energy savings for utilities to switch those out. It's still an energy efficient bulb. So we can switch out, depending on the program, there's certain amounts. In the regular program, we can go up to 25. So obviously we're trying to target your main usages. And you also have the option to purchase more at a discounted price because we pay for this program, except for the Wallingford Electric people. So people don't realize that. That's where the money comes from. Yeah, so like the bulb she's holding now is a 15-watt bulb. It's as bright as a 100-watt bulb. If we were doing fluorescent, we would be putting 23-watt bulbs. So you can see you're going from 100 to 23 to 15. So it's
See
just
how
not
the
a-
look has changed?
yeah.
Right, this is an LED, it's starting to look a lot more like an incandescent light bulb.
If you have a halogen bulb, will that replace it or no?
Yeah, so we'll place a halogen or incandescent. Halogen will use a little bit less energy than an incandescent bulb, not quite the same.
Yeah,
But also
but not
super
significant.
hot.
Pass this around.
The
Feel
only
how
probably
lightweight it
is the reflective bulb. Yeah, so these are the recessed lights.
Oh, right.
So what's cool about these is you put your hand under this when it's on, you won't feel anything.
Yeah,
So-
halogens
Yeah.
will make it hot.
But we have globes for bathroom vanities. We also have the little candelabra. The little
Yeah.
candelabra, both in the regular base and then also the little skinny base.
And somebody
Yeah.
was asking about three-ways.
Yeah, there's another one too. It didn't break,
You
yeah.
were asking about three-ways, right?
Yeah.
So they have three-way LEDs now with the different light
Well, now
outputs.
if you go to Home Depot or Lowe's and even Walmart,
Can
you'll
you-
see
want me to get that?
the,
So basically, any kind of light that there was, there's something.
yeah, what you're gonna see though, is Energized Connecticut sticker on certain bulbs, not all of them. So you may see a bulb like this, that literally could be like
Not even the
$15.
back end, those big makeup light bulbs in front of that.
Yeah. Well, the one we run into probably a lot is called the feeder
Oh,
lights.
right.
That's it.
They're little
Which
round
was
ones. We don't have,
round.
yeah, we don't have those, we have these.
That
These
was-
bulbs, yeah. So this is a 5-watt bulb, which is bright as a 40-watt.
How much is the discount? Like that? If anybody here was to go to Home Depot or Lowe's or whatever and want to purchase an LED bulb, do you know about what the discount is off the shelf for
It's
them?
usually a good half,
Oh,
you
okay.
know, but it depends on the bulb, because it,
Yeah, yeah.
and you'll see we have different brands. So you
Right,
can go to Home Depot and originally when these things came out, they were like $20 a piece.
yeah,
You know, like GE and some other ones, they're
Right.
kind of the forerunners for fluorescent lighting and things like that.
okay.
But yeah, the depends on the brand. The biggest thing, I would say the biggest thing you want to look for if you do go to Home Depot is you want to look for the Energy Star. What that means is it's been tested. You know, and the Energy Star, we were told by our distributors, is supposed to be 15,000 hours or more life expectancy. Your standard incandescent bulb is around 1,000 or 1,500 hours. You can even buy the cheap 750-hour bulbs for like a quarter a piece, but those are the ones that burn out in like 2 months. The fluorescence average life is around 8,000 to 10,000. So people are like, wow. And then we come in and we go, this one's 25,000. You know, probably never have to worry about it. And again, it's an average. I've had one burn out in my house, you know, things are going to happen. Yeah.
Are we gonna see a place like Home Depot, Lowe's, phase out those
Yes.
fluorescent
Yes.
tubes, just like
You can't
that?
sell them now.
Yeah,
It's so confusing when you go try to buy a light bulb and you're slammed in the face with so much product.
That's why there's all the different brands too. But that's the biggest thing is when you go in, you just want to know what you're replacing. Because on a lot of the fluorescent bulbs, it would say 60 watt. You know, it doesn't say that it's 13 watts. You know, now like this one says 9 watts. And you're like, well, what is that? So basically what you want to look at is your lumens. So this is equivalent to the lumens. That's how bright the bulb is going to be. So that's what you want to, you know, that's why it's nice to have your little pantry with your extra bulbs, is look at what that is. But the other thing you don't want to do is go buy a bunch of these and put them in your pantry, because you're never going to need them. You know, we've had people do that. I used to have people do those fluorescents. And my wife, when I met her, she had a red box from somewhere. And she's like, yeah, people are like, I don't want to throw the old ones away. You know, they're still good. I'm like, yeah, but if you would switch these, you know, these 12, you probably could have saved $10 in the past 3 months if you put them in, you know, high-use lights.
Right.
What's the average cost on those?
They're gonna vary. At Home Depot, I've seen them as low as $3. Depends on when they discount. But you're probably looking in the $5 to $15 range. Because you got like outside floodlights. They also have ones that are a little more decorative. Like this is just the screw in recessed light, but they have like a fixture.
I have a question on those. Do those fit all recessed lightings that size?
The standard size, because then there is a smaller.
No, I have recessed lighting in 2 rooms, and they're big bulbs.
Well, you
They're
can.
almost like a floodlight bulb.
Yeah, it'll work. That's the other thing too, is you got to look at the wattage. This is equivalent to a 65 watt, which is your standard, but you can buy the wider ones. You may see, like this is a BR30. It's basically, it's the diameter of the top of the bulb. So they have ones that are 20, and yours might be the 40.
Well, we had ours replaced. See, I don't own the house, but it's my family home. I
Yeah.
live there. We had ours replaced whenever Wallingford Electric had it done 4 or 5 years ago. And I've had a couple of them blow out. And I find out you cannot change them with the switch on. It blows them right out. They're regular ones.
Okay.
So that's why I'm wondering how much that costs. I have 6 of them.
Yeah, well, that might be something to speak with Lori about having them come back. I don't know if they have the same thing where you come back
You
every
should do
18
the
months.
energy efficient
sure what they're-
audit in your apartment.
Yeah, we don't
And
do
then-
Wallingford Electric, so I don't know what their
I don't know,
guidelines are.
we put the apartment done 20 years ago, so.
I
But
don't-
I'm slowly putting all those lights.
No, but we can do the audit, and then this way you won't have to pay for it.
Why should I do it? I don't own the house.
It's not gonna
Ask
cost you
my
anything.
brother, I'll ask my brother.
Yeah, you can ask anybody you want, it won't cost you.
Don't even bother putting your finger in there, you'll get electrocuted, so you know it's on or off. Flip bulb.
So I
It's
want to,
alive.
you asked about cost. The bulb that we were just passing around,
This one.
they're the 60 watt equivalent. You can get a 4-pack of these at Home Depot, even Costco, for under $10 now. So the prices have come way
Yeah,
down.
the only thing I said pay attention to is the Energy Star label, because
Yep.
we had two customers, and I was sort of shocked at this. First gentleman was out of Heritage Village in Southbury. He said, I got a bunch of those things. He came in a white box, and he said, I was gonna put them in, he just moved in a few months ago. I said, well, let us do, you know, we can put in 25 through the Home Energy Solutions, so let's do these, and then you can fill in your closets and the other spots. And when we showed him it was 25,000 hours, he brought up his bulb, and his bulb was only 5,000 hours. It wasn't an Energy Star rating. And he got a good deal. Well, yeah, I thought that was bad enough. Well, 2 weeks later, we go to another guy, same sort of situation. I got a good deal, 89 cents a piece on the, good. You know, that's a good deal. But then it turns out his were 2,000 hour. I didn't even thought that they made 2,000 hour LED bulbs. So they definitely weren't
And look
Energy
for the logo, the
Yeah.
Energy Star logo.
Right, and what I told him was, if you knew you were gonna put it in a closet that you rarely turned on, yeah, you spend the 89 cents instead of
Yeah.
spending the $4 or $5.
If you have to put it
Yeah.
on, yeah.
Yeah, but you also don't wanna, you wanna install, you don't wanna, I mean, if you had a bunch, like a room, sounds like what you're talking about, you know, 20 or 30
I have them in
or.
my kitchen. instead of putting a ceiling, well, there is a ceiling light. Actually, I had to I'm changing those because my brother didn't like the way they go on, so I
Yeah.
bought 2 LED.
Are they on dimmer? Are they on a dimmer?
No, these are done, we put the apartment on 20 years ago.
Okay, no, I mean, is the light on a
Yeah.
dimmer, okay, because that can, older dimmer switches can kind of screw with sort of
But
lights.
we've never replaced them,
Yeah.
they've been in the kitchen for over 20
I
years.
usually tell people to
But I bought new
already.
ones yesterday. I have 2 of them I have to replace.
Yeah. I mean, if it keeps happening, it just sounds like it's, because these are still electronic. You know, even though they come on right away, all the bulbs that we install in the program are dimmable. They do make some that are not, where the fluorescents, the curlicues, the majority of those were not dimmable.
They're just the long ones.
Yeah. But I'm just talking about the curlicue screw-in bulbs.
They're pretty bright though, but I need, on the freeway, I need that one every day. And I can see
Yeah.
the difference. Unless there's a surge somewhere with air conditions, like it goes.
Yeah, or the
slow.
fridge kicks on, yeah. something like
The
that.
long light bulbs are particularly good in hard to reach places
Oh, yeah, that's okay.
outside.
Yeah, outside or
Yeah.
probably stairwells, if we can get them. Yeah. Almost. So we're also talking about the water saving, like Melanie was mentioning about the aerator. The idea with these is inside the device, it's mixing air and water together to use less water. So it's not designed to change your pressure, like people think of it as a restrictor. It's not a restrictor, so whatever your pressure is should not change. But they're all measured in a gallon per minute flow rate. So what's the maximum amount of water mixing with air to go through it? So when you took your aerator off, oh yeah, we took your aerator. Well, the drip is from the controls. You know, it's not from this. So with this, if you had no aerator
It's a
on,
little thing, it
Yeah.
was that stopped, you know,
Okay,
wasting energy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it
Yep.
didn't have,
Yeah.
you don't need this grip.
yeah, because even these are coming down more. I think the federal water standard or something is better. All new sinks we see now are already low. We don't change as many aerators as we used to. We still do a lot of shower heads. Because we have the standard shower head and the whole
I
handheld.
had one of those.
These are nice looking though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wouldn't mind having that in your house.
Where's the recipe?
Yeah, yeah, and then there's handheld as well, which is also really nice looking. Oh, yeah, it's in here somewhere.
So the only other small, I would say the other probably difference in the two programs, the Home Energy Solutions program, you pay the copay, and the income eligible, is the Home Energy Solutions has incentive rebates. We have a whole booklet, we have a lot of good reading material, talks about low interest loans and things like that. The income eligible will pay towards the savings, so it's a little bit different. So if we see that you can use more insulation, or the heating system's kind of, you know, on its last leg, especially if you know, your HVAC guy says, oh, you should get a new one, they will help pay towards that cost, you know, based on the energy savings of it.
Like on new windows, like what percent?
Well, new windows, just to keep this in mind, they have to be single pane only, no storm window. They have to be one pane of glass only to qualify. So
So
that's,
that wouldn't be a regular window then?
no. So most windows nowadays are double pane, even windows that have 2 pane. It's just, the energy savings isn't there, you know, for the
So like
utilities to
something
replace
that's
it.
in like a breezeway that you
Yeah.
didn't open and close.
Yeah, the only time, and she may verify this, that I've heard that they've actually paid towards older double pane windows or
Right.
aluminum windows that are double pane, is it like in a complex?
I see.
And it's not a lot, you know, but, you know, it's a few dollars because they're doing the whole
Right.
thing, so
How
they're
about
getting.
mobile homes
Yeah.
with those windows?
Well, like I said, they've got to be single pane.
Yeah.
So single pane window in the Home Energy Solutions program is a $50 per window rebate. It has to be a certain energy rating. Where the income eligible, depending on the type of heat you have and the size of the window, they'll pay towards the savings of that surface. So, well, the caulking and everything we do, we set up the fan. Yeah, so the only thing to remember is if you have an older house, you might have asbestos or possible asbestos materials. We cannot set that fan, we won't set that fan up. Yeah, so, and then the other one is mold. If we see there's a mold situation, sometimes it's an old,
Sometimes you're in cities. it's like
exactly,
that.
that's the bad part. We've had that a few times, we've seen a little bubble and wind up being, that's the only spot it is because it was a couple.
Yeah, Mr. Water.
It's fixed.
Slab, yeah.
Yeah.
Could I have someone come over just to replace like the doors, swipes?
Well, that'd be part of the program.
They rip them, right?
Yeah, they wear the rubber wears.
I have the applications at my office, I can give it to you.
Because after a while,
It can be completed.
with the door, they did put some plastic on, you
Yeah.
know, which actually the glue fell apart. But that's okay too, because I'm jamming it between for the winter, but that is a trap there. So
Yep.
I didn't throw it out, but it was a great winter. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, we have a couple different types of weather stripping we do on doors, and that's what we're there to do, is to try to fix that if we
Yeah,
can.
all of a sudden,
you know.
I'm not gonna wait for the maintenance, and they
Yeah.
just have to wait 2 years for just one
Yeah,
other.
but fold up some newspapers, that stops it.
No, I kept the plastic.
Or that
in
gold.
it.
You put that in there.
How many plastic bags you get, you know, I love it.
You can't open the door.
Don't cost anything.
Any other questions?
I would just say the biggest thing is that we pay for this. I mean, I don't know what one we're going for, but,
We do.
yeah, we pay for this on our bill, so that's where the money comes from. It's not federal or state money, it's us. We've already been paying into the program, so why not take advantage of it? Yeah, yeah. And we'll point out some pretty cool stuff. Everybody thinks of doors and windows and crafts, and we
I
find
forgot
some.
to live on candles.
Actually,
Yeah,
yeah, club.
over yourself. Well, that's how my money is, you know.
And you covers.
And the other thing is one little child's booth caps.
Well, yeah.
That's what you want to look at, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. People used to put the gasket, we used to put those on years ago, the insulation pads.
Yeah.
But you still have a hole for the plug.
Right.
Now, I don't know, do your house have insulation blown in?
It does, and when
That
before they
should be-
did it, they went around and checked every possible
Yeah.
place they thought the
But
insulation.
if they pack the insulation in properly,
They
that,
sprayed it.
yeah, that should seal around that, yeah.
Yeah, but actually, after the survey, I had to go through the whole house, and there was some in the cellar, so
Oh, yeah.
it went in some, yeah. And
So,
some came like through the bathroom, it was a little crack.
I'm actually getting prices on new garage doors. And, you know, 2 or 3 different companies, they throw a lot of figures at it. Is there a general rule of thumb of what I can expect to save just on getting new doors?
probably minimal,
What's that?
probably very minimal. I mean, is it like a raised ranch where it's under the house, or is it attached garage?
Yeah, I see, under the house.
Yeah, it's, as long as if the wall and the ceiling are insulated well and holes are sealed to the house, then, you know, the idea is it's sort of outside, so it's not as, it's all based on temperature difference. So yeah, if you keep the garage a little warmer from cutting the grass down, the heat's not gonna wanna go through the wall or through the floor above.
And what about the glass? Now, there seems to be a big difference in insulated, double insulated,
Hey, yeah,
or single half-inch. Is it worth it for?
that I'm not sure. I haven't heard about thick, you talking half-inch thick glass?
Yeah,
That's something new to me. I don't wanna quote out anything, I mean, it would be
yeah, just.
Consumer report or something, that would probably, I would think, be the place to look at that. Some kind of a comparison report to see. You know. Yeah.
You know anything about there's a big thing that's been brought up in planning and zoning about the light bulbs, the Wallingford Electric is changing in the streetlights, meaning the lumens, it's like 3,000 lumens they're putting in, and they're not as good as,
Oh, what was there?
what is there, yeah.
Yeah. We used to have that problem with fluorescents where, you know, back in the day, we didn't have many bulbs. And the biggest complaint was, I know there's companies out there, they only carried one bulb, and they carried a 13-watt curlicue. So if they took out a 100-watt bulb, they put this in, it's only equivalent to a 60. And then the complaints are it's not bright enough. So that's why you want to pay attention to the lumens. So if you know, or just if the box shows an equivalent. You know, like I said, so this is a 9-watt equivalent to a 60, this is a 15-watt equivalent to 100, you know, as far as the light output, you know.
That was a reference to the street light.
Yeah,
The
that's,
streetlights.
they're doing a lot more LEDs,
Right there,
yeah.
dim,
Yeah, it's weird, so it's backwards, it's less light.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good, unless it's either angle or height or something, because there are literally, you know,
You can tell when you're on 95, like a certain time, because I used to drive it too, and I go, what's that?
yeah, because I've seen some
I
parking
know
lots.
it's- Yeah, or they're
They're really
super
good.
bright, and then I kind of had like stigmatism when that got fixed, like definitely the lights on
That's it,
95.
yeah, that's the only other thing in
I
the,
guess they're trying to save electricity too in some.
yeah, there's a,
Dimmer?
yeah, there's a Kelvin reading. The higher the Kelvin, like the whiter or closer to the sunlight, when you talk about that, the brightness, there's some that are white, you know, some that are more of a soft yellow, you know, so these are more of the standard color.
Around the gas stations on 95.
Yeah, yep,
Yeah,
because we've had that where people had to take out all the fluorescents, you know,
yeah.
because they felt like they were doing this to them all the time,
Oh.
yeah.
So I also want to mention, the program is wonderful and you should absolutely participate. But after the program, if you want to just make some simple changes in your home for how your behavioral changes for how you're using energy, turning light switches off, keeping your shades drawn during the day. This brochure has additional energy savings tips.
Did you give that? Is that?
Yes, you guys have it. It's called Energy Saving Tips for Your Home. And these are just really easy things that you can do to reduce your energy consumption. Just being more mindful about when you're doing dishes and when you're, again, using a room, turning things off.
The time of day that you're.
Time of day, absolutely.
Off and our rate RT or, on day, on, off,
On peak, off peak.
I can keep those in my office as well, so
Great.
if somebody else would like them, I'll have them available.
And actually, if you want to print out some of these
Sure.
applications.
And then this other brochure, it's called Home Energy Solutions, Start Saving Money and Energy Today.
Has the chart.
This has some more information, a lot of what was shared in the presentation, but condensed into the brochure, just so remind you what the benefits of the program are. There's also, it lists our Wise Use hotline. It's our customer hotline that you can call to ask questions or sign up for the program, as well as our website. Okay, so I provided that to all of you as well. We have some great magnets you guys want. Which also, these are great because they have the hotline number on here as well to remind you.